Hello everybody, my name is Not Dead Spider. We are back today playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I haven't played this in a very long time. Like 2 months. Like, I don't know why, but just a lot of things happened. But now we're back. Let's see if we still got my game. Okay. That's my game, right? Okay. So, as I remember, I was showing my poem to Yuri, and I was falling in love with her until Monica interrupted. So, I guess I'm gonna go to Sayori next, you know? This poem is good, death we trust. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. I would never lie to you, Sayori. It's not that good anyways. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all, you know? I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm really not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, death we trust. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, are you? You're full of butterflies and rainbows, and trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I mean, as I said before, it's really nothing at all. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I'm only here to pick up hot chicks. That's it. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be what that will be the way I'm thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. If you're lying to me, I will personally cut off your toes. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you coming out to play? Are you trusting me to wish you a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, but it's secret. I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but not be mad. I want breakfast. This girl knows where it's at. I don't eat breakfast because, you know, I'm an idiot and keep forgetting, but breakfast is amazing, you know? Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! No! Shut up. Well, I guess just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. It was delicious. They had little faces on them, and I pretend to scrape them off with my teeth. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yes. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I write it to next? Monica? Natsuki? Monica? Natsuki? Monica? Natsuki. I'm recording, right? Okay. Okay, that's good, I'm recording. I was so scared for a second. I thought I fucked up. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. We can do that later. Not in school. Huh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it, because you know, you're a freak. There's a dead mosquito on my freaking computer. I don't want dead mosquitoes on my computer. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you is doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I knew exactly what that poem was about. I definitely wasn't confused. I mean, you know. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I read my poem to next? Can I skip? Could I skip? I could skip. Monica, you weird me out. I barely know you, but something about you. Hi, Death We Trust. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or better things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Hey, this guy kind of sounds like me, because if I do a class project, I go with the flow. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time, and I just let other people bring out their ideas, and then when I feel comfortable, I'm just like, hey, maybe this, and then I shut up. You know. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, in Death We Trust. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier we all have to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Death We Trust. I was going, ooh in my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low, because they can't go any lower than they already are. It's true. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I don't like that. Put in some effort or I'll kill you. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know, Yuri likes the kind of this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who's simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not I'm not very good. That's what everyone says in this place. You know, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. Seeing the direction of spackle protrudes. Of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see it. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Who is this he, Monica? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. She laughs a lot. Like giggle laughs. It's weird. Or at least that's how I'm doing it. Maybe she's going, ah ha 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 ha. But I don't think so. I feel like it's a giggle laugh. Anyway, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, you know? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been very influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like it because it's kind of of coming on strongly. Maybe everyone is better friends with each other. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, and if you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep a pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's anyway. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their receptive poems. Respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss my symbolism or something? Cute? Cute? What do you mean cute? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language. I guess I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Death We Trust did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I do not expect it to change anytime soon. Of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Death We Trust liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! The music stopped. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuki stands up. Yuri. Yuki. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Death We Trust appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No! If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way and make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? You know, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger. Soon, Death We Trust started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Death We Trust. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. That's not true at all. She started it. Who's fucking texting me? I'm in the middle of this. I've gotten 5 texts. No, more than 5. My gosh. I gotta put that away for now. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Explain to me. Explain that to her, Death We Trust. Wait! There's a reason I have so many deep expressions towards our language. Man, I'm caught in the middle of this. This is stressing me out. Oh my gosh. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning at the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Death We Trust? Well... how did I get dragged in this in the first place. As I said before, I'm freaking stressed out. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Fuck you. So, of course, that's going to be help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares, drying up at any words that I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know that you're making a friend feel like this? Death we trust. Well, that's her problem, isn't it? This isn't anything about her. I agree. It's unfair to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, Sayori. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's immature. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Stop it right now. You're tearing this family apart. Natsuki, Yuri, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys are my friends. I just wanted everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint up beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm in love with Natsuki. She's gonna be my girlfriend someday. And Yuri's boobs are just the same as they always were. They're big and beautiful. Sayori, I didn't know you had such strong feelings about Yuri. Yuri's upper region. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, that's why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. You know, I drag them to basements and you don't want to know what I do with them after that. But all I can tell you is that there's only hands and feet left. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, this is a kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means that Sayori's is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Yeah. The guy that doesn't know what he's doing. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's a genuine... Really, I yawned right in the middle of a sentence. How could you, brain? Why would you let this happen? She's a genuine person. Just... person really does make... Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I could get the chance to talk to her a little more... okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did everyone... How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Death we trust. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about with everyone, but also kind of... I don't want to be in the middle of things anymore, you know? I don't like arguments. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends here, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes and hates. Mostly hates. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Death we trust. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. So, I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Death We Trust, you have a really weird name. Also, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone it is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day it's going to be so much fun. Huh. It's like Sayori hasn't caught up with the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but I'm really lonely inside. Does it really need to stop there? I want an orgy with all of them. That's exactly what I want. That's the best thing I could bring up in our next discussion. Well, just to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, and I said to myself, said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Doki Doki Literature Club with yours truly. I haven't played in a bit, and hopefully we play more sooner or later. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you have any other game suggestions, please comment those too. And as always, stay safe, keep rolling those dice. Bye-bye!